So our feeling is that we still have the hope that there will be a deal. I think both sides, the UK and also the European Union, are clear in any form, however this deal will come, there will be any form of partnership in the future. UK is an important factor, not only on European level. UK is an important factor, especially on financial sector, on the global basis. And so in any form, we have to realize that there will be some form of partnership in the future. What is the position from the European side is there is a clear position from the Council, which is also the mandate to Michel Barnier in the discussion with the UK. What I trust is that there are the scheduled meetings from the leader side in between the next weeks. And what I realize is that there is a need for a deal. Even if the Commission now says, okay, we have to prepare maybe the worst case of no deal, but what I still have in mind is that each party knows that we have to do anything we can to get the deal out of this. And so this is my perspective. On the other side, we know that the white paper we got from the UK to the position from the Commission side and the Council, it can't be the way for us. So in my opinion, cherry picking, especially on the financial sector side, is not the way we can finalize this deal. But still we have some days and weeks to, I think, yes, find a solution in this form.
Minister, let me ask with a final question on the economy at home. Yeah. A couple of think tanks just downgraded their growth forecast on the economy. We just saw some German data that suggests actually maybe fears around a trade war with the US and China are starting to affect business decisions. Can I ask you, do you think that's the case? Are you seeing that at the moment at home, that companies are telling you they are worried about an impact to supply chains and exports from this US-China trade war?
What I want to do at the beginning is, I think what we have to see is that the Eurozone together really strongly recovered out of the crisis of the last decade. And so we have at the moment a sustainable growth situation. My country especially is a little bit higher, so we are very proud in Austria for that. But even the Eurozone together is in average on a sustainable growth rate about 2% out of this. What we see now, and I think it's not the only situation about the discussion of trade war. I don't like this word of war because I think it's historically not the right word for that. But out of this, we of course have also an impact in the discussion on the European level, and I think it might be 1 point out of more. We discussed about Brexit, we discussed about Italy, so I think altogether we have now a situation where it might be that the markets react in that form. But what we see is that we have a strong basis in Europe, so the growth is not so strongly reacting and relatively to the trade. So out of this, especially US and China, so I respect that we have a good basis for strong growth, also sustainably, and I think we are on the right way.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.